Hello, Bill Molyneux here with Bill's Wargame World with none other than Goober the Traveling Bear. And we are at Jim Shaw's home in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, the famous painter of Gettysburg for my 54 millimeters and everything else. Jim, thank you for inviting me here.
Anytime, Bill. Welcome as always.
Well, a lot of people ask me about how you paint my figures. I thought maybe we could do that and you could show me your painting room.
Well, here's my painting room. It changed over from a bedroom. My wife's got her little hobby shop upstairs. She does cricketing, and I'm down here painting. It's a nice change. I've been painting all my life. My first paint job was an Airfix 20 millimeter, and I've painted ever since.
What
Great.
scale is your favorite scale, by the way?
Right now, 28 is my favorite scale, but I like 54s because I can paint them a lot faster.
All right. Well, Gilbert wants to know if you want to just give a person a quick review on how you paint, and I'll move the camera over.
All right. Well, let me take a chair to make it easy, and you can see everything.
All right.
The first I do is I base them. These are just pre-molded round circular MDF bases. Bought them at the conventions. And then depending on what I want to do, I spray paint in black, gray, white, depending on what I want my base color to be. These are actually 3D printed by Josh Wortliff, so I'm sure we've heard of him before, and I don't have to put any color on them. Then I start off, I don't do it as everybody does. Most people start from the face and they work out. I save the flesh for last because it's my comfort zone. Rifles, and then I do the basic uniforms and all the equipment that goes with it, and then I slowly pick up little pieces. These are 28 3D printed by Josh for the Box Rebellion. These are Japanese. I mix colors. I have no problems if his uniform is a little bit different than his uniform because uniforms dried up and became different color and faded over the years. I know a lot of people like to have that continuity, but it doesn't bother me at all. I'm not afraid to mix paints, tools, paint, brushes. I have a few paints. I have
Now,
a few.
how do you keep track of all your paints, Jim? I mean, there's tube after tube in there.
I don't keep track of them. Whatever works. I mean, I have paints, miniatures, more paints, more miniatures. Behind here, there's more miniatures.
Wow.
I have magazines. I purge a lot of my books, but I have my wife say it's just like a little miniature nightstand. That's it in a nutshell. I mean, I could carry on, but I look at different books. I read a lot to find out what I have to do.
So, for the Box Rebellion figures, and I'm just going to ask, how long does it take you to paint? Are you doing one figure, or are you doing the assembly line system?
I do the assembly line. I could probably, if I didn't have to stop and play my video games when these dry, I could have 35 figures done in a day and a half.
Wow. So you're doing the main color and then the rifles?
I do the rifle first, and then the barrel and the bayonet. Then I do the uniforms and the backpack and the leggings and the face and the flesh are last, plus the hat. People can do it any way they want. I'm comfortable this way. I know a lot of people don't do it that way, but it's fine.
Can you talk for a moment about the types of paints you're using and also your brushes?
My brushes, I just go to Hobby Lobby, and when they're on sale, buy one, get one free. That's what I get. I've had good luck with some of them, others not bad. A Vallejo, Model Color, Army Painter, Duncan two-tone paints are some of the best I've found right now, and I use those sparingly because I have many paints.
And it looks like you have a lot of paints here.
Yes, and I have a lot of paintbrushes. And just as a tip, John Zawaba from Gettysburg Hobbies told me that if you use hand cleaner sanitizer, it helps clean your brushes. And it works quite well. So I keep that on hand and put it in here, wipe my brush in, and it keeps it clean.
All right. Well, do you have any other tips before we sign off?
Don't be afraid to try anything you want with different colors. I put a little bit of color in here, and then I put a little color on that side, and I put my brush. I dip my brush right through it, and I get two different colors. Then I can put it on the figure. So don't be afraid. If you don't like it, you can repaint it.
Wow. All right. Well, Goober the Traveling Bear and I have to go visit Gettysburg Battlefield History Park to deliver a check for my YouTube money. So we thought we'd stop and visit you.
Sure, anytime.
So stay safe, be kind, be courteous, and Jim, thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Goober.
All right.
Have a safe trip.
Bye-bye. Well, everyone, just to recap, this is a picture of the Gettysburg area gamers around 2015 at the Bliss Farm location, and Jim Shaw is there wearing his orange t-shirt, and that's our group, and we were doing a tour of the Bliss Farm with Rob Wingert before Rob passed away in honor of Woody.